Warning! Don't blink because this message is not for everyone. According to the secret symbols of Nostradamus, there are 4 zodiac signs that the universe has been silently selecting for a major life change. If you feel like something strange is moving around you lately, if you've been seeing a sign repeatedly, it's possible that it's referring to you. This is not a coincidence. The universe has a secret message that is only now being clarified. And when it is, the opportunity may never come again. Watch until the end because I will finally admit what is the one thing you should do immediately. If your zodiac sign is included, it's no accident that you ended up in this video. Over the years, Nostradamus left symbols and predictions that continue to be interpreted to this day. Some of these predictions are not for the whole world but only for a select few who are willing to listen and understand. In this video, we will not just make baseless promises. We will discuss why some zodiac signs are more open to the blessings of the universe, especially when it comes to money, opportunities, and sudden uplifts in life. If you have been feeling like there is a changing energy around you for a long time, if it seems like you are waiting for the right moment, this could be it. Stay until the end because every detail here has a reason and it may be a direct message for you. Many people make the mistake of thinking that predictions are just a rumor or a figment of the imagination. But according to the symbols left by Nostradamus, human destiny is connected to the energy of the universe, and this energy is not the same for everyone. Each zodiac sign has its own flow of energy. There are times when a sign seems to be tested by life, full of hardship, delay, and disappointment. But there are also moments when the door of opportunity suddenly opens and predictions enter. According to the interpretation of ancient symbols, there are some selected zodiac signs that become more open to wealth, success, and sudden uplifts when they align. The right energy of the universe, the right decision of the person, and the right time to act. Not everyone will feel it. Not everyone will see the sign. But if you are one of those people who feel a strange change in mind, emotions, or luck, this may be a sign that you are on the line of grace. It is important to remember, the prediction is a warning and a guide, not a guarantee. The universe provides an opportunity, but you still have to act. And now we come to the most important part. The first zodiac sign that, according to the prediction, has the strongest connection to the coming wealth of the first zodiac sign that appears in the symbols of Nostradamus is not just. This is the sign of people who have been sacrificing for a long time but always seem to be late for the reward. If you belong to this sign, you are probably familiar with the feeling of tiredness, waiting and asking when the right time will come. According to the interpretation of the prediction, the strength of this zodiac sign is not in luck but in courage and the ability to endure. This is the reason why when the right opportunity comes, the grace is given more. The symbols speak of a sudden influx of money not because of gambling but from a decision you've been avoiding for a long time, an idea you ignored right away, or someone you didn't expect to help. But there's a warning. When this zodiac sign is scared or hesitant, the opportunity may be over. The universe is just giving you a clear signal. And when it comes, you need to act. If you feel like a change is coming in your life, if something seems to be pulling you to take a step, there's a good chance that you belong to this first zodiac sign. And remember, wealth is not just money. It's freedom, security, and peace of mind. But don't give up. Because the second zodiac sign has a more unique prediction. A signal that can come in the most unexpected way. The second zodiac sign mentioned in Nostradamus' predictions has a unique story. This is the sign of people who seem to be constantly tested by life. An opportunity comes but suddenly disappears. Have a dream but always get delayed. If you belong to this zodiac sign, you've probably said it to yourself. I did everything. Why does it still seem lacking? According to the symbols, the reason is not because you are unlucky but because the universe is saving the right moment for you. There is a clear hint in the prophecy about money coming from an unexpected source. This is not the usual path that others expect. It could be an offer you almost turned down, an old connection that suddenly comes back, or an opportunity you initially thought was not for you. This is where most of this zodiac sign make mistakes. When the opportunity comes, they hesitate. But the warning of the prophecy is clear. Doubt is the biggest obstacle to grace. When you learn to trust yourself, that's when fortune will start to turn around. If recently it seems like a new idea has been knocking on your mind or a situation has been coming back to your life over and over again, it is no accident. That may be a sign that you are part of the second zodiac sign that is destined to experience a sudden rise, and do not leave just yet because the third zodiac sign has a prophecy that is quieter but more dangerous when ignored. The third zodiac sign that appears in Nostradamus' predictions is unique. It is not the loudest. It is also not the one that always asks for help. This is the sign of quiet, observant, and deep thinkers. If you belong to this zodiac sign, you are probably used to waiting. You do not just make decisions. You study every move, every signal, every opportunity. And according to the prediction, that is exactly why the universe chose you. Nostradamus has a clear symbol that refers to a sudden change of direction in the life of this zodiac sign. A moment where everything you have previously thought will suddenly make sense. Wealth for this sign will not come by force. It will come when you follow the instinct that you have long ignored. You listen to the idea that repeatedly comes to your mind, or you chose to trust yourself rather than the opinions of others, but the prediction warns that this zodiac sign has a tendency to overthink. When you think too much, the blessing for you may be delayed. When the moment comes that you feel like you know it. When you feel right even without a clear explanation. That's the sign. Not everyone can feel it. But if you belong to the third zodiac sign, you will understand the message immediately and don't leave because the fourth and last zodiac sign. The one with the heaviest prediction, a change that can completely change the state of life. The fourth and last zodiac sign that appears in Nostradamus' predictions is not for the faint of heart. This is the sign of people who have gone through severe trials. People who have sometimes lost trust in others and sometimes even in themselves. If you belong to this zodiac sign, you have probably experienced a sudden fall, loss, or disappointment that you cannot explain why you had to go through. According to the prediction, this is not a punishment. It is preparation. Nostradamus has a symbol that clearly says that this zodiac sign is given the last test before the big reward. A moment where it seems that there is no hope. But that is exactly the point when everything changes. The wealth for this sign is not gradual. This is a sudden. An opportunity. It can erase the mistakes of the past. It can change the state of life with a decision and can give you the freedom you have long desired. But the prophecy for this zodiac sign has the most serious warning. When you choose to remain in fear, when you let old wounds hold you back, the door to grace is closed. The universe will not knock again. When this opportunity comes, you will feel a strange courage. A courage that you did not know you had. If right now you feel like there is last chance energy in your life, if it feels like something is pulling you out of the old cycle, you may be among the fourth zodiac sign destined to experience the biggest change. But remember this. Destiny is not given to those who wait. It is given to those who are ready to receive and act. And now before we end, there is an important warning and reminder that you need to hear. It is important to say this clearly. Nostradamus' predictions are not without a price. This is not magic that will suddenly make you rich while you are doing nothing. This is a guide, not a shortcut. Many people make mistakes at this point. When they hear the word destiny, they think that it is enough to wait. But according to the symbols of the prophecy, the greatest blessings are only given to those who are willing to take responsibility. If you belong to any of the four zodiac signs mentioned, this does not mean that everything is certain. It means that there is an open door. But you still have to see the sign, trust yourself, and take the right step at the right time. There is also a warning about being blind to opportunity. Sometimes blessings come that do not look like blessings. They look like risk. They look like fear. They look like an uncertain decision. And this is where most people are tested. The universe does not shout. It only whispers. If you do not listen, it will pass. Quiet. No noise. No goodbyes. Do not let fear, doubt, or the opinions of others decide for you. Because according to the prophecy, regret is a heavier punishment than a mistake. Not everyone who watches this video will experience change. But those who understand the message and are willing to act, they are the ones the universe is truly referring to. And now before we finally end, there is one last part. An emotional reminder that may give you clarity as to why you are here now watching and listening. It is no accident that you have reached this part of the video. With so much content in the world, this is the one you chose to watch. And according to the universe's belief, every choice has a reason. Many watch, but only a few truly understand. If you felt a strange emotion while listening, if it felt like something hit you, if it felt like a part of your life suddenly became clear, it is because your energy is aligned with this message. The Filipino audience is inherently patient, used to sacrifice, used to waiting. And according to prophecy, those who have waited the longest often receive the greatest blessings. You don't need to know everything right away. You don't need to understand how it will happen. What matters is that you are willing to listen and act when the signal comes. If there is one thing you want to remember from this video, it is this: the universe does not make mistakes. And if you are here now, the message may be about you. Now, the next step is up to you. If you feel like you belong to one of the 4 zodiac signs mentioned, don't ignore the sign. Write your zodiac sign in the comments. Not because of me, but because of your recognition of your own destiny. Share this video with someone you feel is also going through a test. Maybe this is the message they have been waiting for. And remember, wealth is not just measured in money. It is measured in the opportunity to change lives. Subscribe to Universe Secrets because there are more hidden predictions, secrets of the universe and messages of destiny. What we will gradually reveal is only for those who are willing to listen to the end.